Hello everybody. If your RV refrigerator is warming up during the warmer months, I got a fix for you. Now when my camper started heating up, the refrigerator, when it started warming up, I probably doing the same thing as y'all. I went to the forums and was reading about the refrigerator heating up. And y'all probably thought the same thing I thought. That, now you don't understand, my refrigerator's tore up. And this fix here is what I just kept seeing over and over and over. It gets real hot between that refrigerator and the wall. So there's where my refrigerator is right there. So I didn't believe this would fix this camper, the refrigerator. I didn't believe it. But another refrigerator, like I got, I reckon $5,000 or $6,000. So I said, well, I'll give it a chance. Now, the refrigerator, it only works on propane. So it was working on the electricity, but I had an expert to come out here and look at it. And this is just a tip for you. He told me that the camper has to be level. And I knew about that. But I mean, I'm thinking big deal, But the man told me, where I park it at, that it is unlevel. It don't sit right here, I just pulled it out to make this video. But he told me that parking it unlevel will make it tear up in time, the electric part. And anyway, he said, you can use the propane. He's telling me, we can take it out of there and put a new one in there. He said, but you can just use the propane. And I have been using the propane, and it's wonderful. I mean, it's just as good as it is on electricity. And it cools just as good. But it still gets hot. The refrigerator. I thought I was going to have to put a cooler in there, because I was camping hot there. And it's worse when you park it out in the sun. So this was really a big problem at one time. I'm going to show you the simple fix right now. Let me back this up. And this right here, that's just a battery charger hanging there. I got a trickle charger on the battery. And here's where I park it. I just pulled it out for this video. See this little black knob right here? I can't remember if I bought that with the fan or if I added on to it. But I'll show you the deal here. Now listen to this. Hear that? I'm gonna cut it off for now. So, you see the fix there? I bought that double fan on Amazon. I'm gonna get it up here where you can see it. I bought this double fan on Amazon. And for a long time I was gonna show this to y'all, and I just couldn't ever remember to do it, but this has been the last couple of years. And I just got them zip tied. I tried another fan one time. Let me wait for my wife to get off the four-wheeler here. So I just figured out a way to zip tie the fans on. And the idea behind this is have you ever defrosted a refrigerator? You don't have to do that no more, but you used to have to defrost the refrigerator. And you could put a fan blowing on it and it would defrost fast. And also, if you ever been in a hot attic in the summertime, this is the same thing. just any kind of little breeze makes it better. But I guess I must have bought this, or it might have come with it. Look, yeah, it might. I think that come with that. Cause see this. Oh, there's my switch. And this fixed my camper. This right here would fix my refrigerator. And you don't have to cut it on wide open either. You can, but it don't have to be cut on wide open. Just that air stirring around in there. Let me make sure about something. I think I got it blowing. Let me make sure which direction I got it blowing. It's been a while since I've done this. So it's blowing out, you know, toward the refrigerator. This stuff gets hot, y'all. Hey, I didn't no more think that was gonna fix this camper than a monkey's uncle, the refrigerator. So there was a plug in there upside the wall, so I added this to it, and it just blows on this, and that done the trick. So I'm gonna look at it here and see if I see a name. It says there's so much wire in the way I can't read it. But this fixed it, y'all. So I went in there and watched the footage, and there was a couple of things that I needed to tell you that I was planning on telling you. The double fans that you see, I didn't buy 2 fans. There was 2 fans attached together. And that little button is a variable power that I was like turning off and on. So I never run that wide open. And also, I was planning to put the fan up here in this vent, drawing the hot air out. But when I was, when I got this and I was messing around, I just like set this fan in here. I didn't have it attached like I got it here. I just set it in here and put the cover back on just to try it. And the refrigerator cooled down. And then I decided, since it worked, because it's just like blowing the hot air around. But this, the way I got it, is bringing fresh air in. And one last thing here I'll show you. Oh, this is where I park it at. It's not real bad unlevel, but it's unlevel enough that, that it messed the refrigerator up. And one other thing I got to say is this fan deal I done, I've done that probably maybe 3 years ago. But in the meantime, that refrigerator did break down, the electric part. I only used the propane, but the propane works wonderful, just like it is. All right, y'all, getting ready to go. Done put all new batteries in it. Done changed the generator oil, the 454 oil, motor oil, radiator, transmission. Done checked out everything, make sure everything's working. Everything's good to go. We'll see y'all next time. So before you go to thinking you got to have a refrigerator, try this first, because it sure worked for me.